Hey, this is a quick video tour of Fieldwerk, the new product Ben and I have been building. Fieldwerk is like a shared notepad for you and your AI, and for your team and their AIs. It's an extra working surface that helps you move information out of your chat threads into a more portable, collaborative, and resilient format. Your AI can read and write to it directly, and your teammates and their AIs can do the same. I'll show you a few of the ways that I've personally been using Fieldwerk, but before I start, a quick note on my setup. I've got a free Fieldwerk account that I created with my Google login, and I'll mainly be using the Claude desktop app with the Fieldwerk MCP connector installed. But you could equally use ChatGPT, Claude Code, Cursor, or any other MCP-enabled AI tool. Like a lot of people, I use AI pretty much every day now. I've got all kinds of threads going, covering a huge range of topics. Some long and detailed, some short and punchy. But a recurring headache for me is useful content getting buried inside those threads and scrolling around trying to relocate it. I was in the habit of copying things out to text files on my laptop or pasting them into Google Docs when I needed to share them. The trouble is, doing that disconnects the content from my AI thread, so any further iteration or collaboration is basically manual from that point on, unless you want to copy and paste back and forth to your AI. Fieldwerk lets you do all of that without leaving your AI chat thread, and the content stays live and connected to your AI. What I do now is ask Claude to put the content into a Fieldwerk memo for me. Just like that, you and your AI have a new shared working surface for this content. Each memo lives at its own unique URL. It's not a copy I pasted in from somewhere, it's live. Claude is still connected to it, and I can invite others into the memo when I'm ready. Most importantly, I can keep working and the memo updates as I go. For example, I'll ask Claude to add an elevator pitch to the top of this memo. My thinking now sits in a stable, shareable, live surface instead of scrolling away in a sea of threads. It's also super useful for picking apart longer responses from your AI. For example, I could make multiple edits and comments in this positioning memo, then send it back to my AI, rather than trying to pick through the changes one by one in the chat thread. With Fieldwerk, the memo becomes the constant surface, not the platform. I could just as easily pick up the same memo in ChatGPT or any other AI platform. One other workflow I like is asking my AI to treat certain comments that I've left on memos as prompts for it to action. I'll ask it to leave a note of any changes it makes in the reply to my comment, which I can then review and resolve when I'm happy. There are four main organizing structures in Fieldwerk. First, your stuff is housed in a workspace, and you can add team members to your workspace if you wish. Workspaces can have collections, big organizing buckets for your memos. Any memo can live in one or more collections or none. Collections can have permissions added to them so they can be private or shared with your team members. Collections can have notebooks, which are a great way to bundle together a set of memos within a collection. Finally, every memo can have front matter, which is just metadata about the memo itself. It's quite freeform and editable, so you can use it in loads of different ways with your AI. The unlock I wanted to show here is that your AI is also very good at using these structures to help you keep your memos organized. For example, here's a bunch of memos in a collection that I want tidied into notebooks of similar content. I'll ask the AI to do this autonomously here. In this case, the AI has read through all of the memos and the metadata and organized the memos into 12 notebooks. Being able to work and organize this effortlessly feels like a bit of a superpower. Pretty soon we'll be releasing a saved views feature too. The beta version of the product already has list view and canvas view, as well as basic search and filtering controls. You can try the beta version for free by heading over to fieldwerk.ai. Would love to hear what you think.